Welcome to the home of the BYU Cougars in Lavelle Edwards Stadium in Provo, Utah. As we'll see a team from the American, the Memphis Tigers, taking on a team from the Big 12, the BYU Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Memphis ready to kick it off and get things started. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Cougars offense will have the football first. And we've been really eager to see this matchup, this quarterback against an elite defense. Jesse, what does a quarterback have to keep in mind when you face a group like this?
Well, he's just going to have to be dialed in. He's had a lot of success this year so far. This is a different animal, though, this defense he's playing. He's got to be really good with his decision-making, throwing it, running it, pre-snap, post-snap. You make one mistake against this defense, David, they make you pay.
Yeah, they're a fun defense to watch, and this is a fun challenge for...
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it first down at the 39.
All right, I know it's early, but it's just one drive, right? You got to put this behind you. It isn't how you wanted to open up. It isn't how you wanted to start. This offense has got to go to the sidelines, get with the coach, settle down, and figure out the game plan for the rest of the game.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. With the catch, it's Smith. Finds a crease at the 20. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. Memphis wants to move quickly. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The give from the gun. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Lewis to throw. He's got it on the move. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be fourth down. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. And he missed it. No good. And the score will stay right where it is after that miss.
And that's frustrating. I mean, you put a drive together, you're in scoring zone. Like, this is a green zone. You should be making all of these kicks, these short field goals, the chip shots. Kickers have to come through. They got to do their job.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. He let the thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. On the run, it's Martin. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man. It's Roberts. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Wants to go up top on first down. Fakes to grab. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Back to pass on 2nd down. Got his man downfield. Racing to the right. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Cougar!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. USF fell behind early, and it's been an uphill climb since. Thing is, this is a program that's worked the portal about as well as anyone. These kids are tough and could just find a way.
Lewis wants to pass. Fires to the tight end.
It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Florida Atlantic. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Turning it on! Never underestimate the power of moving forward and creating breathing room. He's up to the 17. Off play action. The short hands, it's Bussey. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've reached the break. BYU is on top. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to throw on third down. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains, they were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. Sends his first one of the day on the way, and we didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called on one time. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. And they've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Back to pass, it's Bachmeier. Caught close to the marker, it's Bachmeier. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Wide receiver going in motion. Off play action on first down. Got a man, it's Ryan. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Looking to fire. Steps away to find some room. Inside the 45. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The Cougars are flying down the field. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
The Cougars have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Going to sling it on 2nd down. They've got the screen set up. Nice move there. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him short. He does not pick up the first down. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. Good, right down the boulevard. And now the lead is extended a little further.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Lewis to throw. Snagged on the outside, it's Smith. Out across the 20, they'll mark him out of bounds right at the 21-yard line. Second down, they'll go to the air. That's caught. It's Bussey. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Cross. Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain. Memphis picking up the tempo. Wants to throw on first down. That's reeled in. It's Bussey.
When you play zone and you drop back, you're dropping back to a spot. And that means there's going to be holes. And the quarterback has to do a good job of reading it, seeing it, throwing it between those holes. He does a really nice job there. Makes the defense pay for playing zone coverage.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Under fire. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Grabbed in the middle, it's Roberts. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Dropping back, it's Bachmeier. Unloads to the wideout. That's caught. It's Bachmeier. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. To the air on first down. Quickly complete. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Now on 2nd down. The give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down. 4th down coming up. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He'll field the punt. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Provo. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and in the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to our broadcast team inside Lavelle Edwards Stadium.
BYU about to kick it off to open the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bussey. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think then if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. After the misfire, it's second down. The give is to Smith. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Setting up the screen. They'll stop him short of the first down, and the screen didn't quite convert. Memphis will be forced to punt. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for in a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum.
He's got it inside the 15. Touchdown, Cougars. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Yeah, and really nice job seeing the middle of the field, seeing I can go deep and attack the middle of the field. And you can tell he runs a post, ball's right on him, catches the football, and then gets to gallop right into the end zone for a touchdown.
Lining up to add another. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. USF is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Jim Leavitt, this has not been a blowout today in Tampa. They're up by 4 over Florida Atlantic.
Lewis wants to pass. Tight end finds a soft spot.
We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Makes the catch. It's crossed. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? There he goes. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Tigers are moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield on first down. It's complete to the right.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off legally or just create a little bit of space to get some positive yards.
The Tigers are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. That's the end of the quarter, and BYU is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. They'll try to get it through the air. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be fourth down. Caught in the backfield. It's Bussey. He will not get it. A fourth down stop for this defense as they try to salt this one away. They'll leave it with him, fighting off the defender. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Off the play fake. Pocket breaking down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down.
On to punt it away.
Punt is on its way. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the big fella. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Lewis to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Makes the grab. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Tigers come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Gonna look downfield again. Catch in the middle, it's Bussey. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. The Tigers come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, where was that play when they needed it earlier in this game, right? I mean, they've just had no pulse offensively. They have not been able to threaten this defense at all, throwing it or running it, and they make a great play there, but...
Oh, he's got some space. He gets right to the edge of the red zone. He's out of bounds at the 20. The Tigers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Caught in the backfield, it's Hawkins. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They'll try to move the chains on third down from their own 20. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He's got it and still on his feet. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. He'll set up to throw. Touchdown, Tigers! Quick strike through the air for the score. That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
Because down here he does a lot of blocking, and you play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? You peek in the backfield, and you lose the big fella. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost a race.
On to attempt the try. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They march 79 yards on the drive. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. After that last scoring drive, old Uncle Mo has switched sidelines, and now they'll try to get it back while they're clinging to this lead. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Got the first down, looking for more. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. He'll do it himself. Runs through the tackle. Another broken tackle. And timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. BYU with the 1st and 10. From the gun, running back gets the give. All right, guys, let's chat about BYU. A nice way to go into the postseason and eventually the offseason with a W, but the question is, will it be enough to keep the Wolves at bay?
It's a great way to punctuate the season. You just have to wonder, though, if there were too many L's on the schedule to keep this guy around next year.
Yeah, I mean, it's the whole body of work, right? You finish strong, but what does everybody look at? Like, how many games do you win? Who do you beat is important, right? Do you beat your rivals? Like, there's so much more. Do you have the team's ears still? So there's a lot that goes into decision-making, but it was definitely a disappointing season.
We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff, and these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get the W.
That will put the